Just say for context, Officer 1 puts in, let's just say Officer 1 puts in 50 hours.
We're gonna just continue our investigation, and then we'll bring people in
a week.
another day.
Officer
I
2
don't know how to deal with that, honestly. And then
4 hours per week. Right? Now, Officer 1 puts in 50 hours a week. Officer 2 puts in 4 hours a week. Actually, let's make it easy. Let's say it's 5 hours, actually. Right? Could someone do me a favor? What is the... Hold on. I'm not good at math. Okay, so the average of... So, I'm just going to make it... I'm going to make it even. For this. If Officer 1 does 50 hours a week and Officer 2 does 5 hours a week, the average hours a week is 27.5. Let's just for context, right? This is not the real number, but I'm using this just as a baseline example to make my point. Let's say Officer 1 accumulates 1 DAP. I'm gonna make this bigger.
Right. I'm gonna postpone the meeting.
Okay.
1 DAP. And Officer 2 accumulates 1 DAP. Right? If Officer 1 has 1 DAP and Officer 2 has 1 DAP, and one puts in 50 hours a week and Officer 2 puts in 5 hours a week, and the average is 27.5 hours, a DAP equals 60 days. How do you keep track? We keep it logged. People think I'm talking like I'm talking out of character. I am specifically talking. We actually have a file that we can export on our side that keeps record of every officer's hours. There's nothing OOC about what I'm talking about. I'm gonna make this so abundantly clear till I'm blue in the face, because people keep coming in and asking. I think someone has the wrong idea of what I'm saying. We actually have a record. So just to kind of continue my point though, a DAP is 60 days to fall off. What I'm suggesting is if Officer 1 meets the average of 27.5 hours and Officer 2 does not make 27.5 hours, let's just say Officer 1 still shows up after that DAP. And after 27.5 hours, Officer 1, let's say, gets an assessment, right? Officer 1, as long as Officer 1 shows up, or let's just say for 27.5 hours, then my idea is to reward that by having that fall off, because Officer 1, while they got in trouble, continued to show up and deserves to be rewarded for still coming on duty, right? Whereas Officer 2, let's say, only shows up for the 5 hours a week after, I think Officer 2 should still be under the 60 days. Why should Officer 1 be rewarded any more than Officer 2? If you're not going to show up, then you have nothing to worry about. Based on the correlation, your time should now stay about the same, right? You have 60 days to meet that average, and you have 60 days to meet the average to be assessed to have that DAP loss, but you're not making the minimum time. You should keep your DAPs. If Officer 1 still makes the effort to show up, we should be awarding Officer 1 if they are on good behavior and are showing and proving that they are actually making their point. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? This is my theory on how DAP should be in place. And this is the way our strike system in 3.0 should have been used, in my opinion. Now, let's say it's not the average of whatever it is on duty. Let's just assume it's something else. Who cares how it's applied? The point I'm trying to make with this is that we should be awarding people who are showing up on duty. If you get dapped and disappear for 60 days, you're going to lose the DAP anyway, right? But if you're not going to show up, then you shouldn't be awarded for the same person who got the same amount of points who actually is showing up. Reduce sentence for good behavior. That's what I'm getting at. Why 27 and a half hours? I just took 50 and 5, and 50 and 5, the average of 50 and 5 is 27 and a half. I'm using basic maths just to kind of get to this point. I think in my mind, respectfully, I think I have the solution to the DAP system. I just don't think this is what I want to push in character. I don't think that we should just be null and voiding good behavior. I don't know. This is just an example. This is a simple example as to what I have in mind. I thought about this with the strike system in 3.0, and I was hoping that the DAP system would have a better solution for 4.0, but this is where I'm at with it right now. This is what makes sense to me to hopefully apply a better system. I could be wrong. I could be right, but I would argue that would make more sense. I'm actually going to screenshot this because I think I'm going to show this to Slacks. Actually, let's finish this actually. Fuck it. So I'm saying Officer 1, 27 and a half hours. I'm going to be honest. I don't fucking know. 27 and a half hours. In like some fucking incident fucking report. The Department of Justice, I don't even think has this shit written anywhere in the fucking legislation. Where in the legislation? 27 and a half hours. Officer review. Flop Dugong.
Flop Dugong.
Hello.
When are you and Ziggy buying your house up here?
I don't know. I haven't. Wait, why?
Because there are people that are interested in that property.
Oh. I'll ask you a question. How many loan offices are around? Do you know anyone who's actually doing loans at the moment?
Marlo was, but I can personally not recommend taking a loan from Marlo. But if you feel that is a wise thing to do,
what
that is
did Marlo do to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did he
give
you?
It was a long time ago.
Did he give you like
a
40% interest? Oh.
50% APR.
Woo!
For
shit.
$1 million, $2 million loan.
Oh. Damn.
50% interest on $1 million. You know how much?
Damn, that's actually good in today's credit. I'll tell you what.
That's never good.
It's
50%
not.
50% APR is never good, Flop.
50% APR is about the average in today's economy. Yeah, that's horrible.
15 maybe, sure.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I don't know shit about credit.
Flop, I read both of your smut novels, your fanfics.
They were good, weren't they?
I didn't need to know that Ziggy likes fries in his ass or the thing about the tongue. I didn't need to know any of that, really.
I think that's more impressive.
It was impressive. We read it out loud to a group of people, so now everyone knows. But it was
You don't want to know what happens with the burger.
Is that going to happen in the Flop Next Door Part 3?
It might.
Okay.
I think it would be good. To answer your question though, Aaron, I can try and get the money.
I'm out of bullets. Says I'm out of bullets.
It's kind of a rough one. I'm trying to. I'll be honest. I don't have the money up front. But are you like saving it for me, or for us? I should say.
I was sort of.
How much money does Ziggy have right now? Do you know?
How would I?
You talk
You're
to him more
his
than I do.
husband.
You talk to him more than I do.
I have a
Please.
feeling that man has been inside wherever he is, playing with a bunch of friends.
I'm one of those friends, the husband friend.
Okay,
it's so fun. Oh my God, Aaron, it's so fun. It's so fun.
And everyone else. So I haven't seen him in a really long time, so I don't know. But I did take people on a tour of
me and the 195 million in gross revenue sales. Kind of crazy when you think about it.
It's really enjoyable, but I only like to play in bed by myself.
What? Fair enough.
What?
No, I mean, that's besides the point. How long are you able to hold the house for? Because I can't tell you hold it for 6 months, obviously. That's being dramatic. But how long can you reasonably hold the house?
I can try to dissuade people from buying that specific property if I know that they're planning on moving up there. Like today, I did show it on a couple tours of Polito because people are interested in moving up there in groups and such. But now that I know that you and Ziggy want it, which I mean I knew earlier, even though I did show him the house, you know, I can hold it. I could just be like, hey, you know what? Ziggy and Flop really want it. We won't show anyone this house.
I would appreciate that.
For a bit.
Yeah. If it gets too strenuous, I want you to do me a favor and just lock it in and tell me like flat out, hey, your time's running thin. I have a decent amount of money now. Do you guys do payment plans or do you only do like upfront, like full cost?
I'm not a realtor.
You're not a realtor?
I should be at this point, huh?
Wait, hold up. I thought you're showing tours to people. You're telling me that you're telling people not to buy. Hold up a minute. What are you?
I am a resident of the LSPD, Little Sanguine Pineapple District.
Oh, nice. I mean, damn. If you could like try and put it on hold for now, I can try and get you the money. If you can ask a realtor, because there's none around this time. There's never any around this time.
You don't need a realtor.
What do you mean?
You don't need a realtor. That's why I'm doing tours. Everything is like online now, Flop. This isn't fucking 5 years ago.
We got Carvana for houses now?
Yeah, man. You use your iPad. You use your tablet, and you go on there. You look at all the properties available. I can see how much your fucking house costs.
This place is fucking trash. What do you mean?
You want me to tell you the price of your house?
Is it? Sure.
Okay, the price of the house that you specifically want is... which one is it again? It is...
I believe it's 11, I think.
I think it's...
It's either 10, 11,
10.
or 12.
It's 10. It's the one with the front balcony porch patio.
Yeah, the white balcony, yeah.
Yeah, Procopio Drive 10. Your market price for your house right now is $576,800.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Give me some time. Let me work this out. If you can hold off on it, great. If it happens and someone buys it, then so fucking be it. But if you can hold off on it, give me a couple weeks. If you think that's too long, you tell me. Give me like a week or two to see if I can work out a loan. And if I can get a loan, great. If not, I'll be honest. You know, I don't want to say I'm shit out of luck, but I can't have you hold something that is eventually gonna sell. You know what I mean?
It's okay. I'll just take it off of the list of houses that we do tours of when we're trying to show people who are interested in moving up there, and hopefully that holds some people off from buying it. Because I think right now some groups are getting to the wanting to buy $500,000 house price point, which is insane to me.
That's insane. How? Don't answer
Group
that.
6.
Oh my
Senior
God.
Buns.
There's no way you're making that much on Group 6. Is that really
I'm
happening?
not personally, but other people are. I don't do it. I'm, you know, I do things that aren't that.
What do you do?
You know, I'm a huntress. I am. I like to spend time in the furry factory. Some might just call me a furry.
Okay.
If you ever need
No.
cleaned
Nope.
fur,
Nope.
I got you. I can box that shit up for you.
Oh. Okay. Can I put you on my phone as Aaron Furry? I usually
You
do.
can if you would like.
Okay. I might do
I
that.
mean,
I think you're just in my phone as Aaron, but I'll change it to Aaron Furry. This way I know who's calling. You know what I mean?
yeah, if that helps. I don't
met
know.
a second
People.
Aaron.
I have been hearing about the second Erin actually. Apparently, she's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
might try to steal her ID so that I could use it.
No, you're not. Not
I
anymore.
was just saying.
Yeah.
I was just joke. It was just a J.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You didn't think I was serious, right? I don't.
No, Aaron, based on you, no, you've never done anything like that.
I am a clean person now. Okay, I know that in my past, I had somewhat of a record, but I'm a doctor, by day, hunter by night, sort of. And yeah.
How much is hunting like picking up? Are there a lot of people hunting?
No, it depends on the day. There's a lot of bugs in the air sometimes that really like make it hard to tolerate skinning the deer. And so when like the flies are really thick around like the corpses and stuff, a lot of people kind of like don't really feel like hunting. But when it's a good hunting day, shit's pretty good, to be honest. You can hunt for like a few hours, make a, you know, $4,000, $6,000, depending.
Have you informed anyone about the issues with hunting?
I'm sure that they are very aware. Is there shit here?
Well, I'm asking because I really want to go back up north. I really want to see people hunting again. I love that shit. But if there's a problem with it, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's usually just like whenever I'm hunting, me, maybe one other group, or maybe two other groups max at a time. That's like truly what it is.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But the day that hunting really picks up, I'll let you know. But other than that, like our Polito community itself has been
popping. Good, bad. Aaron? Aaron? Okay. Anyway, where was I with this? After you rated Zepsy, passed on the viewers? Hell yeah, awesome. Zepsy's good people. If it's based on on-duty hours before DAPs drop, it's even across the board. Yes. I think it should be an average. Why should someone who's only on duty 4 hours a week, 5 hours a week, gonna be rewarded the same as somebody? If you can't make the average, then you just have to wait 60 days. But if you're only on duty 5 hours a week, then you don't really have a lot to worry about. It's not like you're going to be getting in trouble all that much in 5 hours. You know what I mean? But if more officers start getting on more to get the DAPs off, the average will rise. Yes. Like I said, as it should. People need to be dapped. People need to be placed accountable when they fuck up. Let's not skew that. That needs to happen. Can we all agree with that? People need to get in trouble. In my opinion, I think a solution for dapping is that people who don't show up should not be given leniency from the 60 days. I think leniency from the 60 days should be rewarded to the people that actually have the hours within average, whereas the people who don't show up at all are just going to have to wait. Officer 2 would be 2 weeks. I mean, it's kind of it's hard to explain, but I'm gonna finish drawing this real quick. For assessing severity of the infraction, I would imagine there's room for this. This is merely a suggestion that I have to hopefully resolve this issue. Let's say 5 to 10 hours. I feel like I don't know how else to really like explain this where it makes sense. I haven't gotten that far yet. Why not have it be based on the hours you're clocked in and be done with it? Because some people will pull the thing that I'm getting at is that I think it should be resulting of an average. I don't think it should only just be the average of you being on duty. Granted, maybe eventually it will be, right? But I'm saying for simplicity purposes, we get an exact total hourage of everybody on duty. If you take the total amount of hours and divide that by the amount of cops on duty in the time of that month, you get an overall average, right? You take out the people that are averaging 0 and you get an actual average of people on duty. I think if you scale how DAPs are applied to the people who are to the people that are actually showing up, then I think it's fair. I don't know. Yo, Zapsy, what's up, brother? I really do. Hey, man, don't even sweat it. Listen, the most important things is to focus specifically on your enjoyment. The fun you have is what is most important, because if you're having fun, other people are having fun. Never take that for granted. And just continue doing what you enjoy, brother. I hope the rest of your night went well, my man. No, you're good, dude. I appreciate you. Your character's a lot of fun to be around. Definitely a really good time. Is everyone still working on that investigate? Oh, fuck.
The hospital taking statements and getting the initials.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody else have any questions in regards to any of that?
Oh no, not question. Just something to put about parole.
Okay. Yep. Come on up, Bob. You can go have your piece on parole.
So as you know,
I can't walk. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Officer Jimmy Two Time and myself are parole officers, and just to clarify, we had an incident with Bobby Charles where he got caught jaywalking. And they wanted.
What's he still doing out on the streets? Then out on the streets.
Well, it's not considered a misdemeanor, so the situation came up where Senior Officer Jackson wanted to search him. The words are kind of confusing because they contradict each other a lot, but I've got clarification so far until they give us a clear definition of what reasonable cause is.
Who is that?
Until then, we still need reasonable suspicion or probable cause to search his person. And the cooperate phrase in there, that he must fully cooperate with law enforcement, we can't say, hey, let us search you. That doesn't fall under that, according to the
Oh,
lawyer.
I thought I was dead to you, Flop. Why are you staring at me?
It's so good to see you, and you're around at degenerate hours.
Love you too, Officer
Good to
Bones.
see you
But
too.
yeah, if
That's
you want me to
crazy.
go pick
Flop,
on
you
Bobby
might need to help
Charles
her
and
out.
Mr. Timo now, I think it is.
Duncan,
They're all
where did
Leave
you
me
come
alone,
from?
Duncan.
Love you, Bobby.
The
Yeah,
corner.
they're mainly, late shift 1 and maybe
Jesus.
some of shift 2 for
I
those
know,
who are around then. Those who are around then.
I was gonna say, William McKenzie, that if
All
Turner's
right,
not
does
around,
anybody
Flop
else
is
have
the
anything
next
they'd
best
like to bring
person
up?
to go to about that stuff.
That's me.
Peanut, did we catch him?
Me.
I feel
Yeah,
like
he's
you're a
supposed to
little
be
bit
there.
of an.
Got him.
I feel like you're
Ladies and gentlemen,
conflicted.
We got that son of a bitch. Okay.
How so?
Let me tell y'all.
It's your
You
father.
busted that nut.
Yep.
We did.
That one I'm not fucking
Operation
with.
Nutbuster was a
So now you gotta
great
find Barrack.
success.
I actually
We
have
got
to
that
talk
son of
to
a
you.
bitch.
Oh,
We're
God.
putting,
Okay.
Uh,
We're putting it up on the docket.
First off, have you been? It's so good to see you.
I've been good.
It's gonna be up on the docket.
Trying to help with dispatch stuff, and then the person that was like,
Here, we'll step over to the records room. No one goes over here.
people go over here. I go over here.
Exactly. You go over here.
What does that mean?
It's okay. We have
no one.
no. I'm saying exactly. If no one else goes over here, it's a private conversation.
Well, it doesn't need to be a private conversation. It's
Oh.
mostly that we want to actually hire for shift 3 for dispatch, but we're having the problem of Turner is very hard for us to actually overlap with because he's late shift 2 into 3.
Yeah.
And I popped in today to talk to him about the 2 hires that we want to do, which is Espinosa and Dark. And your dad doesn't want to go back to PD. He just wants to do dispatch, which means that he would be really good at being the person that helps build up PD and then also is the bridge between 3 into 1. So I need to know whether or not he's good with Espinosa and Dark being brought in, and then I can start picking out a person that it has no experience to come in and get trained by them. Because if I don't have at least one experienced person, then I can't bring an inexperienced person in.
Okay, let me write this exactly how you're saying it, because the way you're explaining this is how I want to make sure that it's being conveyed to Turner. So give me just a minute to write this out, and I'll read it back to you.
Okay. It has our list and everything, so.
Dispatch needs someone foundational. Dispatch needs someone who foundational who can help train up expectations. There is a current gap from shift 3 into shift 1. The fuck is this song? Okay. Glitchy, thank you for the gifted sub to Zepsy. Appreciate you. Welcome. Sorry, I'm writing up some stuff. True Dark would not only be a solid foundational all right, let me read this back to you.
Okay.
I summarized this in flop terms. In other words, it wasn't 3 sentences. It was more like 12, but it's fine.
Yeah, the ramblings. Okay.
Yep. Some things don't change.
They really don't.
So I said both Dispatch is looking for Richard Dark and Matthew Espinosa. Both would be good picks. Dark has no interest in returning back to PD. Dispatch needs someone foundational who can help train up expectations. There's currently a gap from shift 3 into shift 1. Richard Dark would not only be a solid foundational person, he would also be the bridge needed. Including that, experienced dispatchers will help bring new people into train, and until that happens, dispatch is waiting for approvals.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any more interviews for shift 3 until I actually get somebody that has experience to help with that. because I can't train somebody in shift 3,
Uh,
and I don't want to ask PD to help me train somebody in shift 3, and I'm saying me now instead of we, because the person that was really pushing the ball just left, and I'm all by myself, and I don't know who's doing anything. And at this point, I really want to just call Slacks and be like, yo, what up, dog? I don't know what the fuck's happening with dispatch now, dude. Going up the wall. But yeah, Espino's will also be a good pick because he will be able to do everything that Dark can do. He just wants to be PD. That's the thing that's probably going to hold him back with Turner, is that he is interested in joining the force.
Okay. I'm definitely going to. I'm biased, but I'm also gonna.
You are biased.
No. I'm biased no matter what, but I'm gonna treat this as unbiased as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you need somebody who is going to put their 100% dedication into dispatch. I'm going to disclose to Turner that Espino's has an interest.
No,
but
he doesn't have an interest. Like, he'll put the same amount of energy that Dark will, but he won't be around forever for dispatch.
That's fine. That's
like,
fine.
It's not his final place that he wants to go. Because I don't feel like Espinosa would just be like, oh yeah, I'm only putting 30% in, but in actuality, like, he could put more energy in. He just needs to feel like he's being enabled. Just like everybody, honestly.
No, definitely. Okay. Yeah. Let me try and get in touch with Turner. See what I could do. Try and have a meeting with him because he's around at weird times. Sometimes I see him in shift 2 into this time, into shift 1. Sometimes at the end of my shift, which is usually in like 4 hours, I'll be on duty almost 9 hours, and Turner will come around with morning voice, and I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, just let me know what he says. Just give you my phone number.
Yeah. You want me to email this to you as well? Would that be easier or no?
Yeah, you can email it to me. It's
okay.
Like, what I just need to know what's up with it, because I have to do the same thing with Ruth, because at this point we hired for shift 2 and we haven't hired for shift 1 and 3. And
yeah,
I have
this is
one
a
inexperienced person in shift 2, one experienced person in shift 2. But I want to start building up shift 1 and 3, but I can't do that until I can actually be like, yeah, I have an experienced person there.
No, that's fair. You need people, you need feet on ground. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm literally a one-person army.
Well, it doesn't help the fact that myself and Barrick are the 2 seniors for shift 3, which, Hayes, can you explain to me how the fuck that happened?
You were a sergeant, Flop.
I know, but Turner's exact words were, I'd like to congratulate you on being the first official senior hire for the UPD in shift 3. And I was like,
so proud.
I was like, oh my God, thank you. And then I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. How the fuck was I the first pick?
Why are you're always talking down on yourself, man.
No, but it's like, we got Matt Rhodes.
Hello, Captain Slack.
Oh, get his ass down here.
I need to talk to you about dispatch stuff.
Perfect. I'm gonna be here for this.
If you like to have an in-person conversation, we can also do it another day if you like as well, because I know you're handling investigation.
Tell him a sexy cop is here waiting too.
I can give 30 minutes and maybe an hour, but I don't think I can stay up longer than that.
If not, I can relay this to him.
So I'm wondering exactly what is going to happen with dispatch, because I was informed that Leah was hired on to the county clerk and she is no longer dispatch. So I want it to keep going forward, since I was helping her with pretty much everything. So for the interviews, the guide, and all that jazz. So I just want to make sure that like that continues and it doesn't stop. Yeah, I formatted it and put a lot of the information in there. Yeah. No problem, sir. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, things were being relayed for information, since a lot of the receptionist stuff was kind of like a telephone game between receptionists. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, so the guidelines that Lee and I wrote up, I would say, are the ones that we would want to have reviewed by the captains. The one okay, yeah, I can definitely do that. I thought she already did. The one thing that I put into the guideline is PD watch, because for whenever we say dispatch copy showing you route 1554, I have to pull out my phone every time.
I'm gonna step away.
Okay.
Here's my number
Yep.
2. 311 if you need me. I'm off radio. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Did you just hang up? I'm sorry. What?
I didn't hang up.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, and then also
Okay.
getting,
Where's Penny? I wanted to talk to her real quick. She would be with Cornwood. Hey! Oh!
Hey!
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. Jesus, I slept.
Really?
I slept. Sorry. Oh my God, Lucas, I apologize.
Good job, fuck
Oh
you,
no,
That's
not
your
of
fucking
that's
bad.
attempted murder. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Bruh. Down the stairs and everything.
That's crazy. The difference though is you would just throw me over and just forget about it.
I'm sad. Okay, I'll see
You got that villain shit in you.
What?
You got that villain in you. You would look at me and be like, "Hey, Flop, you gonna tackle me? I'm gonna throw you down the flight of stairs." You got that dog in you.
I'm happy that you're aware of the reality that we are in.
Oh, I'm aware.
I'm crazy.
I'm crazy
But not
too.
crazy. I'm normal. I think I'm normal. Honestly, I actually don't think I'm that crazy.
I don't think
What
you
do
are. I
think?
think you're reasonable. I think you call out shit when it needs to be said, though.
Yeah.
I hate to
That's
do
a good
this.
thing.
I gotta go find a cadet real quick and go talk to them before
Have
they go
fun
off
with
duty.
your cadet.
Yeah, thank you. If you
Teach
need
me
anything,
how to do a traffic stop later, maybe.
what's that?
What?
What'd you say?
I said, teach me how to do a traffic stop later, maybe.
I'm down. Give me the word. I'm down.
Thanks, dude.
Fuck. Where the fuck is Penny?
I went and got him processed and sent him off to jail right before the storm hit. But yeah, that's just kind of little piece of advice for you.
That's fine policing. Flops!
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are we? How are we doing? How are you?
We're doing great. We're doing great. I just finished. I'm 42.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How'd your session go?
It was with Captain Turner.
I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I was very excited to hear on radio. You were very good on radio.
Thanks. Yeah. He Yeah, he pretty much made me drive around the city with no map, and I was supposed to go as fast as possible to certain places that he would just say a street, and I had to go there. And I crashed 9 times.
That's how you learn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I feel like crashing is part of. How do I say this?
Part of driving.
No, there's another name. I feel like you need to crash numerous times to sometimes progress in the PD. But you didn't hear that from me.
I hope so.
I don't think we ever hired a good driver for the Rangers.
I'm just gonna practice
You know
driving.
what I'm
from now on.
Clarkson.
What about him?
I had 32 IFACs, and now I have 21, sir.
Wait, was
20.
Clarkson a good driver?
No, I was just playing.
I was gonna say.
We need that son of a bitch back here.
God, where's he been?
Open soon.
Anyway.
What's
yeah, so it's been a day, but I'm gonna go hit the sleeper.
Yeah, you should. Shit.
Yeah, go hit the yeah.
The shower.
Don't I prefer not hitting the shower. Hitting the shower hurts.
No, I just go and I hit it all the time when I'm in there.
Why?
I'm angry. Deep down. Long FTO sessions. Don't tell anyone I said that. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Penny. Good shit today. Flop.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's up?
That stop was amazing.
Oh, what happened?
Wasn't even. Oh, give me like 3 minutes.
No, you're good. You're fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, just give me 3 minutes and I'll be back.
Yep, you're good. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for all the follows. I appreciate you. How we doing? Okay. Holy crap. Fuck, man. What a day. What a day so far. Give me just a minute. I'm checking something real quick. Apologies. Okay. I want to talk to Slacks about what's going on. Where is Slacks right now? Coro may like your proposal. I don't think I'm gonna bring it up with him. I think I'm gonna bring it up a little differently. Let me see.
Okay.
What's that?
So you're gonna love this.
You got me.
So obviously, I had the plate flagged. Drove out like a dadgum crazy. And he showed me his ID. Right? Blake E. That was expired.
Yeah.
When he called his friend to pick up the car, he passed out, right?
Uh-huh.
A GSR tested him because a shooting just happened. After she said he had gunshot wounds. So I'm like, okay, hold on. This son of a bitch didn't want to. Maybe he didn't even try and get his gunshot wounds taken care of because he didn't want people to know he was part of the shootout. So I GSR test him, and it's negative.
Okay.
But you know what I notice? His ID, his state ID that it returns on the GSR test is different from his ID number, his license. So then I'm like, okay, you son of a bitch. He's possessing stolen identification.
Interesting.
So, right. I fingerprint him with my, handy dandy mobile fingerprinting kit that's used whenever we have a minute till tsunami and we're in Crusade Medical.
Yep. Okay.
And fingerprint him. It's not Blake E. It's KG Imori.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I then get him for identity theft.
Oh my god.
Because he's attempting to use his ID to get out of a charge.
Yeah, no, that's textbook identity theft at its fucking core.
Yeah. So I end up getting him. That one just randomly just checking a plate and just waiting for 5 minutes got us a $1,740 fine and 40 months in jail, 4 points on his record.
Was he charged already or no?
Yeah, I charged him, processed him, and sent him up. Here's a problem.
Okay.
I tried to just do it as fast as possible because it was right before the storm and I didn't want.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with no bullshit, because because whenever something happens in the middle of a storm and it's not some kind of crazy evidence, oh, we got to look at this, you need a lawyer, all this, right? It all of a sudden it's like an extra 30-40 minutes of processing because you got to get situated at,
Yeah.
So I just try to send him up here, but he lucked out so damn much because I realized after the fact this son of a bitch had 93 bags of marijuana on him. And I didn't get him for felony possession.
Did you
and rolls of
get that
notes? And that is
holy shit.
I didn't get it in there. I didn't notice it till after.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to hurry. So can I look for it?
What do you mean?
Can I mean, I think it's just dead and gone at this point, right? Because I already charged him and sent him
If
up
he's
there.
been charged and sent, then yeah, that would fall under double jeopardy because the reason for the stop had already been pursued and
Handled,
charged. Yeah. But tag this with marijuana and follow this like fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he's in jail. I think he just got out of jail, actually. I should have sat outside there and waited till he changed his blinker. Or didn't use his blinker. And then frisked him for a knife and then checked his pockets. That's the
I mean, you've already got him on the joyride. That's already your PC to arrest and search.
Again?
No. I'm saying if you had him in a vehicle, joyride is already a misdemeanor with time in jail. That's already your PC. If he does it again, I mean, that's one thing. If you frisk him and he's got a knife, I mean, there's nothing illegal about the knife.
So here's the thing. Look at the case laws.
Okay.
If he doesn't use a blinker when changing lanes or turning, then I can pull him over. I have the ability to pull him over, right?
Sure.
So if I pull him over, I can ask him to get out of the vehicle and step on the sidewalk. No matter what.
Yeah.
If I have him out on the sidewalk, I'm allowed to frisk him to make sure he doesn't have a weapon for my own safety, right?
Yes.
If he has a weapon on him, if he has a large bulge, then I can search him, right?
Well, for the knife, yes. Oh my gosh, Bonnie.
Can you not search for anything else? Or can you only remove the knife?
So when you feel the large bulge, you're only reaching for the large bulge.
Okay, what if you grab something else?
Not
on purpose, but something happens.
I don't know if frisks of marijuana, if we would feel that in a frisk. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel the bulge and it's a knife, you're reaching for the knife. The best thing I can recommend is we can grab it out of evidence and see. Because that might be good to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bonnie, thank you for the giant raid. I appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. I'm Chris. I play Flop. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing amazing, doing well. Bonnie, I hope your day went really well. Thank you so much. You are incredible. Thank you. Absolutely super generous.
Am I wrong? Didn't people do that all the time?
So if you
are you not allowed to?
A frisk is different from a search, right? If you're frisking for a weapon. If I search you and you have like a PD Glock on you and you're a civilian, now I have PC for an arrest. I can do a full search then. But if you're just frisking, you're just frisking for the weapon.
Right.
So if you're feeling for a weapon and you feel a knife, you reach for it. Okay, it's a knife. We're not conducting a full search. Anything else that you're looking at, you're really just looking at the knife. Now, if the knife is bloody and it's from a stabbing, now you have your PC for an arrest. Now you can do a full search.
Wait, hold on. So is this something we used to be able to do and can no longer do?
No, this has been the same. This has been a thing.
For how long? Oh, wait, actually, hold on.
As long as I've been a cop.
You were like 2 years after my time.
Thank you guys so much. I hope we're all doing great today. How is everyone's day going?
They probably did, Jason.
Thanks again, Bonnie. Absolutely, just super appreciative. Thank you. We're talking about some stuff. We're going through a lot of stuff right now. We're doing command stuff for dispatch, and we're doing a bunch of officer complaint stuff to try and resolve the DAP issue that is currently ongoing and pursuing, while also FTOing.
Yeah, because people used to do that, and then they used to say you just got wrangled.
As far as I know, for as long as I've been a cop, it's been you can frisk for a weapon. You're specifically the statement is I'm gonna frisk you for weapons. Do you have anything on you that'll poke or prod me? If you feel something, you're reaching for just what you feel. You're not reaching all over for all the other things in their pockets. You know what I mean? Or FTO with Turner was hilarious.
Okay.
I love Turner. Now, if you have PC for an arrest, then you can conduct your search, right?
Wait, is there an 80?
I don't know. Not on radio.
Edging onto Innocence eastbound.
77s?
Yes, please. This he was holding on a
Club
ground
80.
worker up the gun.
All right, let's go.
French Point. French Point?
How's everyone doing today? Hope we're doing well. Happy weekend to you all. Hope we're doing great.
I'm investigating something on Orchardville, but I can't touch.
Actually, Cornwall, go ahead. I'll catch up with you. I have to do something here. I apologize. All right. But yeah. So we're working on a couple things. We have a bunch of big things going on with Flop. We're working on a big ass investigation right now. Will there not be a DAP for not finding the weed? I don't think Cornwood reasonably would do that.
You are clear.
The way that I see it is he was working based on the time frame given. So I'm not pointing him.
10-4, there's an individual down here.
Westbound Davis Avenue, passing over Innocence Boulevard, over McDonald's.
The issue with frisking is that that's a wordsy sort of mechanic that we just kind of have to understand. So I'll make sure to kind of fill him in and let him know, like, hey, that's how we do things. But I've already kind of informed it with him. Officer Flop, STRP. I'm just here to have a good time. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I'm just a guy at the end of the day. I'm a guy in the internet playing video games. I don't know. I'm doing the make-believe thing. Where is Slacks? Flop got a walking stick.
Strawberry.
I'll hold it while you're
Yeah.
McDonald left. Eastbound Davis Ave.
Where's Flop? Or not Flop? Oh my God. Where's?
Still eastbound Davis.
I know he's 10-7. I'm gonna call Slacks real quick. So what I want to talk to Slacks about is PD related, but if he's working on the the fuck?
Left west.
Wink. All right. Did you guys catch Peanut yet? I don't know. Be honest. Slacks. Let's call Slacks real quick. Not looking promising. Where's Slacks? Slacks at the PD. No, he's not. Damn, dude. All right. Polito 911. Uh-oh. What's going on with the Polito 911? You send a medic. Damn. All right. Bob wasn't in the meeting. No. All right. You know what I just realized though? I don't hear animations. God damn it. I need to reset my game to hear the noises, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go and do that real quick. Funny driving. I mean, to be fair though, respectfully speaking, driving these things is not easy. It's hard for a lot of people. I don't think that that's out of the question. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna restart so that we can hear noises so I can actually get on and do stuff. Bear with me for a second. We're working on a bunch of stuff right now though. We got the Murphy case on Friday. I don't know. No, on the 30th. What's today? Saturday? Saturday, Sunday, Monday? 27, 28, 29, 30. What day is the 30th? Why do I have this mixed up in my head? Tuesday. So Tuesday at 7 p.m. is the Murphy Braun case. Tuesday in it. Sorry, streaming from one day into another day like has me all fucked up. I'm on those degenerate hours at the moment, so I'm working toward doing my best. But so Tuesday, good old Tuesday, we're gonna be doing the Murphy Braun case, which has been incredible up to this point. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's gonna be a lot going on. Murphy Braun is on trial, dealing with another case of some other shit. What else do we have going on? I don't know. Tuesday, innit, bruv? Yeah. Murphy Braun case. We're doing dispatch stuff to talk with the captains. We're doing we also have to talk to Captain Slacks about morale in the PD being at an all-time low, and we need to, it's not really at an all-time low, to be honest. It's just we need to reassess the DAP situation, which I think I actually have a working theory that could very easily be implemented into the PD, and I think would resolve most of the concern about the DAP system. Trying to explain it to people is going to be rough, but I think I can resolve the concerns of the DAP system entirely. It's going to take some time to get to that point. Damn, I can't drive these. Fuck. Who's around right now? Who can I ride with? We got Jackson and we got Maple. Let's talk to Maple real quick. Let's see what Maple's working on. Maple, where you at, bud? He's on the phone. Let's go make sure Slacks is okay, maybe. I gotta grab a car. Who's all there? We got McNulty and we got Slacks. I'm going to butt into this investigation like the good detective that I am and be a loser and just insert myself. I know that sounded weird, but I promise you that made sense. Okay. Let's get it. By the way, thank you for all the follows, dudes. I cannot thank you all enough. The support's been absolutely insane. Thank you so much to every single one of you who are chilling, hanging out, and just being here. Thank you. I think this is the car that Cornwood had. Yep, the rattle tells all. God damn it. Let me get on radio, see what's going on. Oh, wait, I was on radio. Oh, no, I wasn't on radio. What the fuck? Ooh, it's outside. Rough. Frames.
But all we're doing is slightly nudging him around the road at the moment. Found on Rockford Drive. Nearest cross is Marlow. Tonga Drive.
Hello.
Hello.
2-9, my car's totaled and I don't got to okay it right now.
Can we get 177? 77?
Okay.
Was that Lucy?
We can't let these pieces of shit get away with this bullshit.
You good?
What do you want? What?
Oh, I didn't say anything. Oh, what?
All right.
What are you doing?
They've taken out one of our vehicles. It's kind of impossible to pit this thing, so we're gonna
we
hold back
have
on
a
pitting until
visitation
we get back
area
on, we're losing
for
vehicles.
people to emergency contacts.
I was just coming over here to see if you guys needed help with anything.
There's not a whole lot you can really help with, if I'm very honest.
Is this that situation that happened before the weather?
You guys come
Yes.
back past me, can you jump
Okay.
in the toolkit?
I really don't mean to be that guy, but
No, you're fine. I just
no, it's just I already know where this is going, and it's real.
We're okay with visitation, right? We can allow him to say goodbye and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just hit a barrier with Compass
Should we make this a public viewing, or because by law we kind of have to, right?
I mean, whatever you're required by law, go do so. Right on stop.
Well, it's not. It's more so by standard.
Well,
We usually just tweet out, "Hey, we're unfortunately announcing the passing of this individual."
Okay, he's using aggressive force.
I would say
I mean, full force, please. Anyone? Can we do this, McNulty?
What's going on the radio?
Fucking
We're running a 1080 with a dump truck eastbound Zancudo Barranca.
Hi, Flop. I always thought
I'm sorry. That's got to be lethal. He's in a damn
maybe
civilian tow
burned
truck.
yourself
Run
out.
a damn civilian tow truck.
Break for a
over while it's
sec.
working.
What is going on?
He was
Clear
an
detail.
insurance vehicle from a taxi from which we witnessed a robbery at Wrench Point. We pursued that vehicle, and this guy interfered and blocked